This debate will go in for an open debate, which means I'm not going to go through the usual round of inviting everyone for the initial comments, and we'll go straight into debate. I'll just ask the first question to one of our guests and go into open debate after that. This debate, we are also open to questions on Newshour. I have a question tonight, and that question is on your screen. Have all parties compromised? Sanjay Jha and Nirmala Sitharaman of the BJP and the Congress and the BJP respectively. TKS Elangovan is the man who's proudly given a ticket. I mean, his party has given a ticket to A. Raja of 2G fame. K Misra, he quit the BJP and he's formed his own political party now. He quit because of Yeddyurappa. Kiran Bedi, welcome. Good to see you. Vandana Shiva, well-known activist, is tonight here as a citizen. My first question to Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, one of the very few outspoken entrepreneurs, industrialists and corporate voices in this country, because many are scared to speak out. Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, has everyone compromised, or is there any one party which hasn't in all of this? Has everyone largely compromised? Can anyone take the high moral ground?
Well, I think, Arnab, this is a very interesting state of Indian politics, where the Supreme Court has actually ruled today that any sitting politician with a criminal case against him or her has to be adjudicated within 1 year.
Yeah.
Now, if that is the case, then I think every party runs the risk of fielding a candidate with criminal charges against them. And I think this time around, I think winnability is going to be a very, very costly mistake if such a candidate is convicted during their sitting term.
Yeah.
So I really believe that this should be a deterrent to all political parties when they field their candidates this time around, because they do run the risk of being disqualified mid-term.
No, but that's a selfish reason too, because I understand that, but that's a selfish reason. The more proper reason would be to say we are against it in terms of principle. Right? Vandana Shiva? It would be better and more appropriate for the Congress and BJP to say we are against it as a matter of principle. As a matter of principle, we won't give a ticket to Yeddyurappa. As a matter of principle, we won't give a ticket to Ashok Chavan or Kalmadi, or I don't know, his wife or his daughter, son. I don't know. Nowadays, they perpetuate both dynasty and condone corruption by attempting to do something like that. But where is the morality being lost? Vandana Shiva. And by the way, it's open debate. The political parties are free to come in if they feel they are on the back foot on this one. But my next question is to Vandana Shiva. Yes, Ms. Shiva.
Well, morality has been lost because moral values and integrity in public life and personal life has been replaced by the rule of money. The rule of money both for personal accumulation of wealth, unaccountable wealth, and politics becomes a means of partnership with the wealthy.
Yeah.
Those who accumulate wealth either through the extractive industries or scams. And that rule of money then allows a regime to think that winnability is related to how much money you control. That's why scams have become political capital. This will not change till citizens are able to organize themselves in a really robust way to create an authentic democracy.
Yeah, but look at
what we are seeing with large numbers of candidates across every party shows that this has become a structural and social disease.
Yeah, but look at the smugness of the political parties. Sanjay Jha put his hand up there.
It has become the nature.
Yeah, but look at the smugness of political parties. Sanjay Jha put his hand up there. Look at Ashok Chavan. Congress can't decide on Ashok Chavan. Look at Suresh Kalmadi. And I know the reason for this is because the Congress party feels that if anyone questions us on this, we will just balance it out by talking about Yeddyurappa facing a CBI case and being put up from Shimoga. You shouldn't feel that way, Sanjay Jha, but yes, you were raising your hand. What are you objecting to exactly?
I'm not objecting to anything. I just want to tell you that and everybody knows in India that one of the most outstanding candidates that we are going to be fielding in the elections is going to be Mr. Nandan Lenikani.
So he balances out Suresh Kalmadi?
Somebody with the
He
kind
balances
of
out Suresh
integrity and the
Kalmadi, he
track
balances
record.
out Ashok Chavan.
I'm just answering your question.
No,
the very fact that somebody like Nandan Lenikani is part of the Congress list tells you as to the kind of standards that we are setting in the political world.
Kalmadi and
no, I'm telling you it's a
Kalmadi's
manifestation
of the intent of the Congress
party.
I am talking about the double whammy that you are about to do.
Let me answer the second part.
Double whammy, Sanjay, in English terms. No, because you are perpetuating dynasty and condoning corruption.
Let me tell you.
Why are you doing that? Why? Are you not scared?
Let me tell you, you are indulging in the realm of speculation. I'm telling you that of the candidates
what's
that we have
speculative
announced,
about it?
Tell me of anyone that you find.
So you are confirming that Ashok Chavan is being denied the ticket?
Who is controversial or convicted.
So Ashok Chavan being denied the ticket?
I'm saying that what Kiran Mazumdar said was absolutely right.
No, 1 second. You can hear me, I'm sure. Not pretending not to hear me. My question,
in its right sense, is going to field a controversial candidate.
Sanjay, let me remind you, because so that everyone remembers what happened in the past. Words have this magical quality. They never disappear. They come back to haunt you. And when it is your own words, they are like a boomerang, Sanjay. You can throw them in any direction, they will come back and hit you. It's only the time factor which matters. They hit you after 1 day, 1 week or 1 year. In your case, it's about to hit you after 2 years and 11 months, because in April 2011, after Kalmadi was arrested, the Congress party had said, whenever there is a whiff of corruption, a whiff, you said a whiff, we will act. This is not a whiff of corruption. In the case of Kalmadi and Chavan, it's not a whiff. It is the stench of corruption. And your party has been indecisive to the point that Manish Tiwari has to come out and tell you what to do and what not to do. Should I go to Miss Nirmala Sitharaman unnaturally quiet on the subject, maybe because she's on the defensive on Yeddyurappa?
You've not even asked me a question yet.
No, maybe you're on the defensive on Yeddyurappa.
You ask me a question?
My question to you is on Yeddyurappa, the justification.
Me a question yet.
My question is the following. The justification given by Anand Kumar while defending the ticket for Yeddyurappa is saying merely levelling charges against Yeddyurappa cannot be enough reason for giving him a ticket. He's a well-known farmer leader from the state, right? He's facing a CBI case, ma'am. He may be a well-known farmer leader. And if this is your position, then will you also welcome tickets for Ashok Chavan and Suresh Kalmadi?
I don't think your question is framed all right. Here is Mr. Yeddyurappa, as Anant Kumar ji expressed. There are cases which are pending, but most cases
in CBI
the High Court even has dismissed.
CBI cases.
Yes,
pending in CBI court.
But as your minister's interview, IB minister's interview, which you may want to use favorably for the Congress, you may now also, since he was a senior lawyer who spoke about it, I'll quote him to even project our case. A person is innocent till he is proven guilty.
Oh, so Kalmadi also is innocent. Yeddyurappa is innocent.
Wait a minute.
Arnab,
RK Misra is responding.
Wait a minute.
What is the hypocrisy, Mr. Misra? It's open debate. Yes, Mr. Misra, what's the hypocrisy?
No, I'm sorry. Don't come on with your hypocrisy argument, Mr. RK Misra. My answer is as much as what I want to say.
This is not a court.
If you're talking of hypocrisy.
Please understand. No, public does not want
liars. Of course it's not a court.
Nirmala, please, public does not want liars. Come on, this is not...
I'm not a lawyer.
You are going to feel...
I'm not a lawyer, Mr. RK Misra. Don't close your mind before you talk about me.
Please, Nirmala ji, please listen. Nirmala, please listen, okay? You said that let me give an unless proven guilty. It is not about unless proven guilty. It is same BJP.
That's a common sense argument.
And I am telling because I am personally, I have to, listen. This is the same BJP which made Yeddyurappa go out. It is the same Congress which threw out Kalmadi. What is wrong with Sanjay
you're
Jha?
wrong.
What is wrong with Nirmala Sitharaman?
Sorry, you're wrong.
Individually great. No, this
you're
is not
wrong,
done.
Mr. Misra.
I have 200 odd messages.
You're wrong.
All the parties. No. I'm not wrong, madam. And the public is telling this. It's not me. Please ask people. Look at the
tweets. You speak. I'll give my facts.
You need to
Nirmala Sitharaman, I'm sorry, but RK Misra is 100% correct on this one. It is true you took a high moral ground on Yeddyurappa after the Lokayukt report. You did not bat an eyelid before you gave him a ticket to contest the election. He is accused of bribes, kickbacks, kickbacks of the kind you don't like when we talk about Augusta, Westland and Commonwealth Games and 2G and SL Maxes. How are kickbacks okay when it comes to Yeddyurappa? How are kickbacks okay when it comes to Yeddyurappa? Tell me.
The most corrupt government in Karnataka was Yeddyurappa government. What is so good about it now? What is so good about Yeddyurappa now?
Well, the situation hasn't changed.
Karnataka was Yeddyurappa. I have written 200 odd messages.
It is because Ravi Shankar Prasad said.
And then there was Kushwaha. Kushwaha was taken in UP.
Anyway, 1 minute.
Kushwaha was taken in UP. Yeddyurappa was here. It was almost a hell.
No. 1 second. You see, this is the problem. You see, Kiran Bedi, on my program a few weeks back, you came and said, I support Narendra Modi. Open. You were at a chai
Arnab, you must be giving me a time to reply to Mr. Mishra.
I'm coming to you. Let me ask.
Whenever you're going to give it.
I will give it.
But you will not conclude the program before I answer Mr. Mishra.
I will not. You will
been too generous about sitting on judgment.
If you want to reply, the fact is, please let me tell you, Miss Nirmala Sitharaman, okay, that the BJP said when they removed Yeddyurappa, they said we have a zero tolerance policy towards corruption. Where is that zero tolerance policy tonight? Disappeared, evaporated, because he will improve your party's chances tenfold, as Ravi Shankar Prasad said. Where are your principles tonight? What happened to the CBI cases against him? What happens to the kickbacks, the charge sheets filed, the misuse of office?
The interesting part about Arnab Goswami's panel discussions and also Mr. Mishra's judgmental, diatribe against BJP is BJP did not send him out. We removed him from the position.
Oh.
I'm arguing with facts.
Really?
Hold on. And Mr. Mishra, if he wants to sit on a judgment that it was the most corrupt government, I'm sorry. On
Factually
whose argument
incorrect.
and who is he to sit on judgment?
Factually incorrect.
Who has decided on what yardstick?
I ask you,
what
Nirmala
was Dharam
Sitharaman.
Singh's government?
Nirmala
What was
Sitharaman.
other governments of Congress in Karnataka?
Nirmala Sitharaman, you are
Mr.
factually
Mishra,
incorrect.
if you want to vitiate a debate, I'm not here to listen to it.
You are factually
You've come with a
incorrect.
concluded mind.
You are
and you want to judge
incorrect.
Yeddyurappa's government as the most corrupt? I'm sorry, you have a word for Sonia Ji's government?
Really?
Have you got a word for what kind of institutional
Miss Nirmala
breakups
Sitharaman.
are happening under Congress? What is this kind of judgmental interruption, Mr. Mishra?
Ms. Sitharaman, 1 second. Mr. Mishra is entitled to his interruption. My question to you, Nirmala Sitharaman, is
I'm
this.
willing to participate.
We go back into history.
I said about
This
Karnataka,
Mr. Mishra will not be sitting on judgment on any BJP government. I'm sorry to say that.
Every individual or political
You
leader of
say that
party.
first.
I did not say
You have
about
not even
Madhya
spoken
Pradesh.
about them.
I did
Yeddyurappa's
not
government
say
is
about,
most corrupt.
Gujarat.
I'm sorry,
I did
who are
not
you
say
to sit
about
on
Madhya
judgment?
Pradesh.
Nirmala Sitharaman, Nirmala Sitharaman, you are resorting. Mr. Mishra, 1 minute. Now calm down, gentlemen. Calm down, please. Calm down, both of you. I'll say one thing. Miss Nirmala Sitharaman is a very qualified spokesperson. Miss Sitharaman, I'm paying you a compliment. Take it. I'm paying you a compliment.
No.
1 second. 1 second. 1 minute. I'm paying Nirmala Sitharaman a compliment, and my compliment to Miss Sitharaman is this.
Why only Karnataka government?
Mr. Mishra, 1 minute, please. I'll pay you a compliment also later.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mishra should contain himself.
Can you please both 1 second? I'm paying you a compliment, Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman. Ms. Mishra, please. My compliment to Nirmala Sitharaman is this.
When it comes to
1 second. I ask, and Ms. Nirmala, don't respond. I'm paying you a compliment. I ask you X, you answer Y. I ask you A, you reply B. And I ask you, therefore, that I was talking about Yeddyurappa facing a CBI case. Your answer is, was the Yeddyurappa government corrupt? You forget the question.
No.
My question to you, no. Hear me now, Mr. Sitharaman. Hear me now. The charge sheet filed in October 2012 alleged that Yeddyurappa misused his office, received a 20 crore kickback or bribes from the Southwestern Mining Company as a quid pro quo to waive off dues to the state government. In other words, he caused a grave loss of exchequer to the state government. I am not saying his government is corrupt. I am saying he is indulged in alleged corruption himself, and you welcomed him back into the party, much like Mr. Elangovan has welcomed back Mr. Raja into the party. Why did you bring back Mr. Raja into the party, Mr. Elangovan? You don't care?
See, we have always been defending Raja that...
No, but why do you have to field a person who is an accused in the 2G scam?
Raja he is facing trial. We believe, we hope, or definitely he will come out clean. The people will also elect him. It is the charges made against us We have been saying, the party has been saying that Raja has always been innocent and he had followed the rules
Sir,
which his predecessors had made. So it was...
Sir, he is the main accused. What is the message you are sending out? What is the message you are sending out?
Let us see what is the outcome of the case.
No, you didn't find anyone else.
Let us see the outcome of the case.
What is the message you are sending out?
Let us see the outcome of the case.
No, what is the message you are sending out?
That Raja... No, we say that we have been defending
that you
Raja.
The message you are sending out is that you will reward a person who carries out a scam. You will reward a person
there is no
for
scam.
carrying out a scam.
We say that there is no scam.
You may say so. He's charge cheated. He's charge cheated.
Oh, let the court say
Kiran Bedi. Kiran Bedi, what explains this? Even the BJP doesn't care. You have any answers to even the BJP and Mr. Modi, who you support? Mr. Modi doesn't care about this, does he? Will you speak up on it?
Arnab, the point is, let's look at the kind of politics. Who's speaking?
Sanjay Jha. Let us speak, Sanjay Jha. Let us speak.
Arnab, the fact. Let's understand one thing. Look, let's understand the kind of politics we've inherited. We brought it so far. We've inherited a huge amount of baggage. Every political party almost has a baggage, and some have a huge baggage, and some have a reasonably manageable baggage. I think we are now, there is no political party today which is without a baggage. And that is what has been tolerated and come by history.
No.
If you want to undo history overnight...
No. You're dodging the question.
Let me complete. No, I'm not dodging. Listen, let me complete. I'm not dodging it. Let me complete.
No, you're dodging the question on Yeddyurappa.
We are at the anvil.
Because you don't want to speak against Narendra Modi.
Haven't I said it? No, I'm speaking up for Narendra Modi. Let me complete. Unless you want to answer my question, please go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And unless you or if you allow me to build my argument. So the point is, let's understand, there are political parties, all have a baggage. Some have a huge baggage, and some have a manageable baggage. I think the question today is, are we going to now say we want a political party with no baggage? Then you have none today. You have none.
What kind of answer did Kiran Mazumdar Shaw?
Yes.
No. In other words, you're saying you make them, Congress made big compromises, we'll make chota compromises. Kiran Mazumdar Shaw and Vandana Shiva.
Have I said that?
I completely
Have I said
That's
that?
my interpretation.
Have I said that?
That's my interpretation.
Arnab.
Did I say that?
1 minute, one at a time. Kiran Mazumdar Shaw first.
Kiran Bedi completely. Corruption is bad.
Arnab, can I just...
Dimensions of corruption and justify it.
Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, Vandana Shiva, both want to respond.
Arnab.
Kiran Bedi. Yes, Kiran Mazumdar Shaw first.
Yeah, Arnab, I just want to... Actually, I want to just build on what Kiran Bedi said. She's absolutely right about every party being saddled with unnecessary baggage, and unfortunately it is a fact that 50% of our sitting politicians have got some criminal case against them, and of which about almost 25% are serious criminal charges.
But this is...
So that is the fact of life today, okay? Now I personally believe that yes, I think all parties are guilty of fielding and compromising on this particular election by fielding candidates whom hopefully will actually let down their own parties by being convicted. And it is hoped that...
No, but that doesn't explain it, Ms. Shaw. Ms. Shaw, it doesn't explain it. Because the problem is this, and I'm sorry I have to take a very short break and come back.
So we need to have pressure groups. I personally believe, Arnab, that there has to be people pressure, there has to be pressure groups who will make sure that they don't vote for such people.
Well, you leave it to the voter, then you let off the party, Ms. Shaw.
You are going to find political parties compromising.
No, you leave out the political party and you put it onto the voters. I think that's completely unfair. Should we open up to calls? We're going to take a few calls on this one. Do you think every political party is compromised? I'm coming back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Opening back with a caller, and that's MB Vishwanath from Bangalore. He's an advocate and he has a question. Who's our question to Mr. Vishwanath? Good evening. Thanks for watching the news.
My question is, since all major parties, including regional political parties, have leaders with criminal charges or scam-tainted ones, what choice would be having the electorates in such events?
Yeah, so how are we supposed to vote? That's your question.
Yes.
I see one hand go up. No, the BJP doesn't raise his hand, Congress doesn't raise it. Very interesting. BJP hasn't taken a decision on...
There is a choice, Arnab.
No, I have.
You were second.
Can I answer the question?
You know, this is...
Arnab, I want to answer the question.
There is a choice this time.
Give them a try this time. The Navbharat Democratic Party
My hands are up and I'm ready.
Mr. Jha, yes.
Navbharat is there. We have announced.
Okay, let Mr. Jha
I want to let you know, sir, that if you find... I want to let you know, sir, that if you find that the candidates who are in your constituency don't have a good track record, you're not convinced about their credibility statements, you can exercise the option called
So what about Pune? If you put up Kalmadi or Kalmadi's wife from Pune, what would you say?
Rights given to you as part of an election
If you put Kalmadi or Kalmadi's wife,
well, I'm just
or Ashok Chavan or Ashok Chavan,
Sanjay, why not put good candidates?
This will be good.
Sanjay, why not put good candidates?
Answer the question.
Come on. Sanjay, why not put good candidates? Why
Absolutely, I agree with you. Mishra ji,
we need to
Mishra ji, I completely agree with you, which is why I think in this election, you're going to find, at least from the Congress party, our effort is to make sure that not a single candidate has a track record which is deemed to be so controversial.
That's the official announcement. Kalmadi, Bansal and Chavan are being denied tickets. Kalmadi, Bansal and Chavan are being denied tickets, says Sanjay Jha.
The point I'm making
Sanjay Jha has just announced that Chavan and Bansal are being denied tickets along with Kalmadi.
The point I'm making here is that the public of India, from our party is going to get an extremely qualified list of candidates.
Second caller, Sagar is a caller from Lucknow. He's a student.
For ensuring
Sagar, good evening.
that the ordinance never happened.
Sir, Sagar from Lucknow. Good evening, Sagar. Thanks for watching.
Sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. May I put my question?
Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. First of all, sir, big fan of yours.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So my question is for the BJP. So my question is that as of now, when they're giving ticket to Yeddyurappa, the problem is that Congress is a sinking ship. So we are not putting any question like about corruption to them.
Interesting.
But BJP as of now is getting majority. So we have high expectations. There's a Modi wave and all. So when you're giving ticket to Yeddyurappa, don't you think you're somehow doing harm to your vote bank? Because you see, and also a point to ma'am, Mrs. Bedi, ma'am, big fan of yours, and I admire you. But when you say that BJP has a small baggage, you shouldn't even support them when you think that there's even 5 or 10% corruption, because Modi will not alone be leading the country. He'll have to work with these people.
Oh, like good point. Good point. I saw Vandana Shiva and go up.
And sir, just 1 minute. And because we'll be heading to the same scenario when Congress gave ticket to A. Raja and there was a biggest scam in the country.
You know, Sagar, can I say one thing to you? It's just one thing. 1 minute. I just want to say one thing to Sagar. One sec, Sagar.
Correct your facts.
Sagar, I just want to say one thing, that I find your observation so detailed, so incisive, and so well informed that I must say that I am the fan of callers like you who make such pertinent points. They put everyone on the back foot. Before I go to Kiran Bedi and Nirmala Sitharaman to answer that question, Vandana Shiva wanted to come in. The question is, if Modi is on an upswing, why do you want to give tickets to people like Yeddyurappa? Yes, Ms. Shiva.
What I wanted to address the issue of baggage. Baggage implies that somehow all this will fade away. If we are not looking at the structural roots of what is criminalizing politics, what is making big money run the electoral machinery, we will not have lighter baggage, we will have heavier baggage.
Okay.
I'd like to bring to the notice of your viewers that there's a 2G scam, but there's a 200 GMO scam.
Yes.
A new minister appointed by displacing 2 environment ministers has approved GMOs. Now, he hasn't been turned into a criminal, but in my view, he is perpetuating crimes against nature, crimes against farmers, and crimes against the citizens of India.
I take your point,
all kinds of crimes. Some recorded in ancient laws, and some need to have emerging law.
But Sagar, I don't know if he's still on the line, take your point. But Sagar made that point. I think Kiran Bedi, you should answer that. Nirmala Sitharaman, you heard him there. Let's try and get him back on the line so he can listen. Kiran Bedi?
Who's this for?
That you heard Sagar there. Sagar actually made a very pertinent point to the BJP and to Kiran Bedi. He said, why are you saying that everybody, he completely disagreed with this idea, Kiran Bedi, that everybody is corrupt in different degrees and hence we can't have a party that cannot be corrupt. And to Nirmala Sitharaman, he said that if Modi is on the upswing, why do you need to give tickets to people like Yeddyurappa and spoil your own image? That is a very pertinent observation from Sagar in Lucknow, which, by the way, is one of the constituencies being speculated for Mr. Modi himself.
Yes. What I was trying to
what
explain,
image
Kiran Bedi,
which you left me in between. What I was trying to explain where you left me in between was that because of the long past, every political party, particularly the key major parties, which will finally hopefully form the government, have baggages by virtue of history and the kind of opaqueness we had in politics in the past. Things have dramatically changed now. But the choice is now to choose the bigger. Now let me complete. Don't get anxious. Let me complete. The choice is we got a few weeks away. Do we want a government or we don't want a government?
Yeah, but you don't want Yeddyurappa. The question Sagar is asking you is not about whether we want government. He's saying, why do you want Yeddyurappa?
By not having Yeddyurappa,
people are angry about Yeddyurappa.
Not having one Yeddyurappa.
Yeddyurappa is a symbol of corruption.
Not having one Yeddyurappa, one Kalmadi, one Ashok Chavan, one Pawan Bansal, you are not going to lose the government. Kiran.
Okay, one second.
You please come to the politics. Why are you?
1 minute, please.
Please do come.
Nirmala Sitharaman. One second. Before that, Nirmala Sitharaman, you want to answer Sagar?
Please also focus. Arnab, please also bring into focus that the BJP is planning to give tickets to the 4 people who have been accused of the Muzaffarnagar riots.
We'll take that up later.
That is
let them give the tickets, we'll debate it.
Sanjay, please, Sanjay, Congress should not be telling BJP what to do.
I think Congress
well, then let us also debate. 1 minute, even Congress, we have not given a ticket to Mr. Chavan or Mr. Kalmadi. Why we discuss?
Yes, we are waiting, but you haven't said no to that either.
I hope you don't.
You haven't said no to that either. Anyway, Nirmala Sitharaman, you want to answer Sagar?
My point is...
Nirmala Sitharaman, you want to answer Sagar?
My point is that the BJP's commander-in-chief of the campaign is triple murder accused.
Okay, fine.
Amit Shah has got a serious accusation.
We're not talking about that. Nirmala Sitharaman, you want to answer Sagar?
You get to know where they're coming from.
Don't go to Gujarat, please.
Nirmala, answer Sagar before I wrap up. Let Nirmala Sitharaman answer with, please. Sagar is on the line. Go ahead.
No, I just want to be... If every panelist had something to tell about the BJP, Arnab, please extend me the courtesy of just allowing me that 1 minute uninterrupted. When the Congress spokesperson doesn't even want to talk about his own answers and jumps on to come up with a blatantly false allegation, outrageous allegation, and I object to this kind of a nonsense which is being spoken
what
in
is
television
the, be
debates
specific.
Every time when they want to divert. And therefore, with that said, I will tell you. Now, I'm very surprised you go about commenting, saying he symbolizes corruption.
Yeah.
When 4 cases against him have been thrown out. Now, let us not please, much before the courts have decided.
Why are you defending him?
Because it was convenient, continuously talk. There we go. Hold on, Arnab. Be kind. 8 people are talking to me about as though only Yeddyurappa is there for you all to talk about corruption. Yeddyurappa's allegations are falling flat on their faces, one after the other.
There is a charge sheet filed in the CBI court in October 2012. And I have just told you about it. It hasn't fallen. It hasn't fallen at all.
I'm reminding you of the facts that several of the FIRs have been rejected by the court as having no prima facie. You should allow me to say that much at least.
Are you going to judge for the court?
Arnab, please hold on for a minute. If you have 5 panelists all talking about Yeddyurappa, at least give me the courtesy, let me answer it. Some of the FIRs have already been rejected by the court. The court has commented as to how these have been, charges placed against him, which are politically, we have been saying politically clearly motivated.
No, I'll tell you.
I don't want you to excessively focus on
I would say this to you, that just like Babubai Bokaria has been convicted, Yeddyurappa has been charge-sheeted. Now, if Kalmadi and Bansal and Chavan are denied tickets, will the BJP be on a back foot? That's only a question tonight. I'm wrapping up only for want of time, but you can tweet on this, you can write about this, because this subject, everybody compromises, is a hashtag, and we're going to keep this issue alive over the next few days. Thank you very much for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight.